I love about what I do. So this is referring to my health and wellness page and my health and wellness business that I have, and just why I love what I'm doing with it, and just a little bit of insight into all the things that it is that I do and why I love them so much. So I guess the first thing when I was thinking about this topic, so before we start, if you are watching live, please say hello so I can say hi to you. And if you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay so that I know that you were here with me and I can say hi later. And if you are watching on Facebook, please head over to my YouTube channel. And press the like button and the subscribe button so you can catch me live every time I come live. Facebook isn't always really good at letting people know when I come live. So if you go over onto YouTube, you can always find out about alerts of so you hit subscribe, like the bell, or hit the bell for notifications, and then you can see me live. So why I love what I do. So my first thing that I thought about when thinking about why I love what I do is that it's very heart-centered service. So I have always been like a heart-centered person who thrives off of being a service to others. So I was a firefighter for 15 years, and I felt like that was very heart-centered and service-based of helping others in need. And it's kind of now come around to me helping women and empowering women to love themselves, their imperfectly perfect selves, just as they are in this moment. So I love that what I do comes from the heart, and I love that women can feel empowered to do the things that they might have been scared to do before, or scared to do the work that might be scary in order to get to know themselves better, or in order to love themselves and actually say that they can love themselves, right? So I do love that I'm able to help women on their journey to self-love and discovering the things that set them on fire, which is super exciting for me to watch. And so the second thing that I love about my business is that it doesn't have to be sales-y. A lot of businesses out there, you have to be a salesperson and you have to be able to sell a product, which I think in some ways I'm selling a product, but I'm not selling a product in the traditional sense. I'm selling you myself in regards to what I have to offer and what I can help you find out of life. And so I don't have to be phoning you every day and asking you to buy something. And I don't have to be, saying, if you want this outcome, you have to spend all this money. And if you do choose to spend money with me, then that's fine, but it's never something that has to be the outcome for me. If I have a free community where I'm able to serve people in a way that's allowing us to be connected and inspired and empowered and uplifted and all those things. So I get to do that, which I love. I love doing empowering women in that space and seeing the women then empower each other as well. But I love that everything that I am doing with my business, especially as I'm moving forward, is very genuine, is very heart-centered, and is very not salesy. Like, yes, I have things that you can purchase from me, but if you don't, that's okay. You get to still hang out with me, and you get to still see what I'm doing, and I'm not going to think any different of you if you don't buy anything from me. And so I love that it doesn't have to feel salesy, because I've always kind of done side businesses and they've always felt very salesy and pushy, and that never sat good with my heart, and it was never something that I felt that I was good at. And it's because I just chose not to be. Like, it's not something that I personally was good at and that I felt good about doing, and then I wasn't getting any outcome from it because it wasn't from my heart and it wasn't something that worked for me. So I love that I don't have to be salesy. And so my third thing that I am grateful for and that I love about my business is that I get to teach. I feel like I have a teacher's heart to a certain degree. I do love to teach people on the things that I am knowledgeable about, whether that be from teaching yoga to teaching, essential oil education to teaching crystal education to teaching, just sharing with you guys what I know. And that maybe you take away something from it, and maybe you learn something from it and are able to apply that to your life in a way that feels good for you. So I love that I'm able to serve people in a way that educates and also is heart-centered. So I love that I'm able to show up in that way for you guys. And another thing, right, I love my business is the kindness that I see in the people that I interact with, the kindness that I'm able to show people who I'm interacting with. And it's very kindness centered, which is a big part of who I am. And I love that I get to witness that and I get to be a part of that, because we all know that the world needs more kindness. And if I'm able to be a light for that kindness and help people kind of be drawn to that light of kindness, then that is something that makes me happy. And then I guess another thing that I am grateful for and that I love about my business is that I'm able to connect with so many people. Through my journey, I've been able to connect with people all over the world, and it's been really cool to be able to learn a little bit about them and learn from them what they are teaching, and be able to connect with them in a way that we support each other's journeys and our businesses, and it's just so connected and community minded. What I do, and it's just very empowering and very inspiring to have those people in my kind of tribe of people. And so being able to connect with those people all over the world has been something that I really truly love about my business, of being able to learn from each other and grow with each other and be on each other's team per se, right? So I think that's pretty amazing. So those are kind of the things that I love about my business, and that I'm able to honestly do those things while working a full-time job, and which is pretty cool too, that I'm able to still show up for my business in a way that feels good to me and feels like I am moving forward in it, but then I also don't have to spend all day long doing it, which is also great. So anyway, I will briefly touch about some other ways that you can either work with me or connect with me. So the first way was my Imperfectly Perfect You group. So this is a free community where we inspire, uplift, and empower each other to love our imperfectly perfect selves. So the link to that group is down in the comments. So please come join us if you feel like that would be something you would want to do. We have lots of there's tons of content in the unit section of that group that's going to be able to show you lots of different things, like anywhere from yoga, it's meditation, crystal education, journal prompts, lots of journal prompts, and just discussion and community. And it's just really good where we have lots of fun in there. And then another way to work with me would be to I do have an 8-week program where I go over with you 8 weeks of journaling prompts, yoga sessions, meditations, affirmations, and all on a journey to finding love for our imperfectly perfect selves. So it's very focused on self-love and all the things that come with self-love. And so things like your confidence, your mindset, your boundaries, forgiveness, all those things that we talk about and that we discover more about ourselves on our journeys. And it's a lovely little program. So if that's something that you're interested in, it is half off right now. And the link to that page to learn a little bit more about what that is also in the description. So please take a look. And if that's something that you might be interested in. So that is all I wanted to chat to you guys about today. There is more ways you can work with me also, but they're also on my website. You can take a look, and we'll talk more about that another time. But anyway, I hope you guys have the best day, and we will see you again another day. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.